Hey friends, I wanted to show you the mechanics of how James plays Horses and the Hounds, the way he does it on the streams. I'm not going to go into the studio version at all. On the streams he uses a baritone guitar. It's a relatively new addition to his collection. I think he got it sometime in the middle of 2021. Black enamel Alvarez model. And baritones are unusual to start with, but this one's even more unusual because it's an 8-string instrument. It's got the 2 middle strings are like on this 12 string here. There's 2 notes for each one, whereas the rest of the strings just have singles. But of course in the baritone they have much heavier gauge strings. The notes are much lower. In fact, for the one that James plays, it's a perfect fourth lower than a normal naturally tuned acoustic guitar. And then what he does from there, so you would play it, it would feel just like a regular natural guitar, except the notes just being, that much lower. And then he takes that and goes into his very customary double drop D that he uses in so many other things. So he drops both of these lower strings down one step. And then from there, he then puts a capo on the 2nd fret of the baritone. So I'm not even exactly sure. I think I have the notes here. Let me see if I got this right. So in the regular tuning of the baritone, the way he's got it set up, those notes, the regular notes would be B, E, A, D, F sharp, and B. And then if you drop those two, you have A, E, A, D, F sharp, and A. And then finally you put the capo on the 2nd fret, and all those come up, so it would be B, F sharp, B, E, G sharp, B. Okay, but anyway, when it comes down to actually playing it, you're just using those same shapes like in double drop D, like he does in so many tunes. There's a lot of like maybe level land in here and Too Long in the Wasteland. So let me run through, there's going to be 3 sections we're going to look at here. The first is just the intro phrase that actually then occurs between verses and choruses throughout the tune. Then there's the verse, and then there's the chorus. So let me just get it going here. All right, that's the intro phrase. So now these 2 notes are the same. So you could also do it this way. But I've noticed that when James plays this, he does it with these 2 strings instead, so that this thing can drone. Okay, then the verse. Now, forgive me, I don't know all the words. This is not going to be one that I work up to perform. It's really not in my vocal, my very, very limited vocal wheelhouse. So I'm going to be faking it here. The verse goes, when I'm a white oak, something rustles around the courtyard. Tell the cook to leave the kitchen window down. Okay, so that verse section, you can divide it in 2. The first phrase is you go to a C shape like you would play on a regular guitar, but it jangles like hell because of that. It's like the home shape for the double drop D tuning. You probably want to do it with the 1st and the 3rd fingers here so that you can come over and keep that vibe going. The other finger. All right, in the second half of the verse, you're starting from this. You drop that finger down because you're set up that way. Then you go to this, which is the same thing as from the intro phrase. So you go right to that. Back to the home D. Then it turned to face the horses and the hounds. So you just grab these 2 fingers on the 2 lowest strings. slide up 2 frets, come on home to D. When I turn to face the horses and the hounds. Alright, that's the verse. The chorus is really similar to the verse, except instead of having to worry about this thing, you're just going to do the same D to C 3 times in a row. Hear them gears a grinding, before I get this rig turned back around. On the highway winding, so it's very similar to the verse, except you just skip that last bit, just do that same thing 3 times. But you end it the same way. When I turn to face the horses and the hounds. Alright, so let's go do that. One more time through the whole thing. I'll do the intro, I'll do the verse 1 time, and I'll do the chorus 1 time, and that'll be it. I hope this is helpful for anybody. Have fun. Thanks for watching. Take care, folks.